Welcome. It's the Blur Medic. It's the illest blur in the land. Welcome back, Legends community. It is Ill Blur Medic 365, also known as Ill Blur Medic. Today I'm back with a new video in Birdman hand rub. This one right here is gonna actually surprise a lot of people if you really paid attention to this. So it seems like Marvel Studios, right? Marvel Studios actually officially did something that we hadn't seen for a movie in theaters. We've seen them do name changes quite a bit with Marvel movies, right? That's been the thing at Marvel Studios. It's not like something new, but this time around is something that is a bit of a game changer because we had never seen a movie in theaters from Marvel Studios get a name change while it's still playing in theaters, which did kind of surprise me a little bit. Not as much because it was a bit foreshadowing with this Marvel movie, Thunderbolts. But also, this is going to show maybe the direction that Marvel Studios is also going to go into when it comes to the next setup for the next upcoming Marvel movies, meaning Avengers movies. All right, so let's get right into it. Marvel did a rebrand with Thunderbolts' name, and also the setup for the Marvel Cinematic Universe that's coming, right? So the first thing that I noticed right off the bat, I went to go see Thunderbolts. Like I said, definitely one of my top Marvel movies for this year, right along with Captain America 4, right? And throughout the movie, they kind of played around with the idea of this name, Thunderbolts, right? And honestly, it just felt like it wasn't gonna stick. Like it wasn't gonna be like the official name for it when I saw the movie. And then here comes Kevin Feige, the culprit. President Kevin Feige at Marvel Studios said, hey, let's give this name another name. Maybe because the movie wasn't getting people's attention when it came down to it. So Monday, he actually decided to give it a name, a new name at that some of us as Marvel fans are familiar with and some of us may not be. And it is called The New Avengers. It's a smart move. It was calculated. It's risky. You know what I'm saying? Because this movie is already playing in theaters. The good thing is the new name is working. The New Avengers is working. But the reason why it was foreshadowing for a lot of people that don't know, the name actually got played around with. And Red Guardian was the one out of the actual team to actually champion the name. He said, well, we are the Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts! And it seemed like the name just wasn't going to stick. Helena, it was based on a team that she was on that was unsuccessful when it came to sports as a child. And she wasn't buying the name. You know what I'm saying? The rest of the team didn't really care for the name. It didn't seem like it. But also the most interesting thing is, too, towards the end of the movie, we see Val. Because remember, what was Val's objective in the movie? She wanted a new group of heroes to save the world. That was Val's objective. And what did Val do at the end of that movie? Oh, Val gave them a new name. She called them the New Avengers. That was the new name for the group, and no longer they were going to be called the Thunderbolts. So that was the foreshadowing part about it, and that's what worked. Now, let's get into this next thing, and I want to talk about this because we do have other Marvel movies coming up, right? So the thing is, when it comes down to it, right, it seems like this movie is setting up Marvel fans for what's next in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And it makes a lot of sense, all right? So the setup here is now we have a new team with new Avengers, right? But on top of that, pretty much, Anthony Mackie, that plays Sam Wilson's Captain America, the actor confirmed that we are going to actually see him take the new leadership role as the actual Avengers. So pretty much Sam Wilson's character will be the new leader, just like how it was with the originals Avengers team, that pretty much Steve Rogers was the leader to the Avengers. So pretty much new generation Cap is pretty much the same as the other one when it comes to maybe picking up the leadership role for the team, the Avengers. But this time around, it is the new Avengers because they are new to the scene. And that makes a lot of sense when it comes down to it. Now, the other setup is two. You got to remember, we have two new Avengers movies coming out later on in the MCU, right? They're not coming out right away, but a few years from now, right? And the thing is, this movie is setting up with the alternate ending that I saw for, Thunderbolts, right? Where we see the Fantastic Four actually making it into the main MCU timeline. Because remember, that movie doesn't take place in the current timeline. It's in another universe in an earlier era. So we see the Thunderbolts figuring out who is this threat. And we see it's a Fantastic Four ship, meaning that this movie is going to set up for Avengers Doomsday movie when it comes down to it. And we all know that Fantastic Four also comes out this year. So all I'm saying is maybe Kevin Feige did the right thing. when you really think about it, it's like, you know what? It's risky, but I understand why, right? There's a why to this. And this also helps us establish where they're going to set up when it comes to this movie. So, like I said before, we know that Fantastic Four is coming out this summer. And I think, honestly, the movie's doing good. The name change did really work for the movie. So, I guess maybe the rebrand was a smart move because, like I said before, we are getting new Avengers movies. Like I said, Secret Wars. Also, Doomsday. So, personally, it's risky, right? But at the end of the day, it's going to be more successful because now maybe Marvel fans that were unaware of, oh, these are the new Avengers, right? I'm looking forward to what's next with the Marvel MCU. I mean, some stuff I like, some stuff I don't, you know what I'm saying? But it is the hardest working blog on YouTube, guys. You tell me in the comments, do you think it was a clever move for the president, Kevin Feige, to rebrand the Thunderbolts name for the movie? And my next question for you guys is, do you think this is setting us up for the next movies in the upcoming MCU? It is the hardest working blog on YouTube, guys. Thank you so much for supporting. And I'm out, legends.